Good morning, students. Um, I would like to once again use this video to further um, answer some questions that will help you as you are revising for your exam. All right, as you can see on the screen, I have about 3 to 5 questions, 4 questions, and I'll try to solve all of them. All right. Again, this is only to support you. You've got to study, look for more questions in your textbook, and practice them while you are revising for your exam. All right. The question number one, find the value of x and y in the simultaneous equation. So what you have there is simultaneous equation. And that is a kind of equation where what you don't know are two, the unknown are two. The things you are looking for are two, that is x and y, as you can see there. So we are going to solve them together to find x and y. So I'll take this first. I have 2x plus y is equals to 9. 3x minus y is equals to 1. All right, so now, how do I solve this problem? As you already know, because we have learned this and taken so many examples in the classroom, um, what I'm going to do is, because y has the same coefficient, I'm going to eliminate, that is, remove y. You can see that I have y here. This is 1y, 1y. And because they are the same, I'm going to remove y. Look at x. X has 2 here and 3 here. So I can't remove x easily, but I can easily remove y, right? So now, what I'm going to do is to add this together, and that will make it easier for me to remove y. I'm adding again because this is plus and this is minus, right? Because the signs before y are not the same, I can easily add them together, as you will see now. So 2x plus 3x is 5x, right? Plus y minus y will give me 0. So this is gone. That's what I'm trying to do. Then is equal to, I don't have y again because I've been able to remove it. Because if you have plus y, then I have another plus here. Plus, then I have minus y. Let me put that in brackets so that it doesn't get you confused. Now, if I multiply plus and minus, I will get minus. You know this already. So I have y minus y, and this will give you 0. So that's why I don't have y again over there. So I can remove this. All right, so 9 plus 1 is 10. I'm sure you know this already. So it's easy to find x now. So my x, for me to remove 5 from here, I will divide the two sides by 5. So x will now be equal to 10 divided by 5. And that will give me 2. That is my x. But remember, I'm looking for x and y. I've found only x, so I have to find y also. So I go back and choose any equation I like. You know, these are two of them. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. So I will choose only any one. You can choose the first one or the second one. I like to choose the second one. So the second equation says 3x minus y is equals to 1. 3x minus y is equals to 1. My x is 2, so 3 multiplied by 2 minus y is the same thing as 1. I hope you can see how I'm solving it step by step. Now, 3 multiplied 2 is 6, so 6 minus y is equals to 1. Now, I can take 6 to the other side because I'm looking for y. So I want to keep y on the left-hand side, this place. So I'll take this to the other side. So negative y will now be equal to 1 minus 6. 1 minus 6 is minus 5. So minus y is the same thing as minus 5. Because the two of them are minus, this has minus, this has minus, it means y is also the same thing as 5. That is all. You can say I found x to be 2 and my y is 5. That is as easy and as simple as that. That is called simultaneous equation. Let's solve the second one. I'm going to remove this so that I can have space to solve the second one. So if you need to revise more, just go back to the video and watch it again. All right, so let's solve the second one. 9x minus 2y is equals to 7. 4x minus 2y is equal to 2. As you can guess rightly, I will be able to remove y because the coefficients are the same. For x, they are not the same, but for y, they are the same. So anyone that has the same coefficient, you can easily remove it. So I will remove y. So I'm using elimination method still. Elimination means you are removing something, you are eliminating. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, so I will subtract this. So why am I subtracting? I'm subtracting because these are the same. See, minus and minus. If they are plus and plus, I will also subtract. I'm only you can only add them and get your result when they are not the same, like this one. But now that they are the same, they are minus and minus, I will subtract. So now 9x minus 4x will give me 5x. 9 minus 4 is 5. Now, minus 2y, let me write that here again. Minus 2y. I have minus here, so minus. Then minus again, 2y, minus 2y. Minus multiply minus, as you already know, is plus. So minus 2y plus 2y will now give me 0. So that's why I've been able to, that's how I'm able to remove y. Can you see now? I've been able to remove y. So I'll be left with only x, and I can find the answer for x. So now, this is gone now. I've been able to remove this. So it's equals to 7 minus 2 is what? Is 5. Right? So this I can find my x easily now because I will divide the two sides by 5. So x will now be equal to 5 divided by 5, which is equals to 1. You can say. Now, what do you think I'll be looking for next? Yes, I'll be looking for y. Because I found x, I have to go back and find y. Like I said, you can pick any equation you like, you will get the same answer, right? So this time, let me pick the first equation. The first equation says 9x minus 2y is equals to 7. Right? I found my x to be 1 already, so I put that here. 9 multiplied by 1 minus 2y is the same thing as 7. Can you see now? So 9 multiplied by 1 is 9. So I still have 9 minus 2y is the same thing as 7. It is equal sign. I will take 9 to the other side. So I have minus 2y is equal to 7 negative 9. I hope you are following. Fine. 7 minus 9 is minus 2. So minus 2y is equal to minus 2. To find my y, I have to divide the two sides by minus 2. So y will be equal to minus 2 divided by minus 2, and that will give me 1. So it means for this equation, my x is 1 and my y is also 1, as you can see. So you can always rewind the video and replay it to be able to understand better if you need to repeat it several times. So This is what we have for simultaneous equation. So let's go to the next question. So I have to remove this. Okay, I can come down and use this space. Now, this is called Pythagoras theorem. This is question number 2. It's not the same as this. Let me remove this. All right. That is called Pythagoras theorem. Question number 2. It says, calculate the value of x in the triangle above. I have a triangle and I'm looking for this side. Now, as you know, the theorem says that x squared, that is the length of the longest side, this is called the hypotenuse, is the same thing as 6 squared plus 8 squared. The general formula is, if this is A and this is B and this is C, the general formula is A squared is equals to B squared plus C squared. You can see that A is the longest side. So the square of that side is the same as the addition of the square of the other two sides. And that is what I have here. If you add this together, x squared, 6 squared is 36 plus 64, 8 squared will give you 100. If you add these two together, you will have 100 because you have 36, 6 multiplied 6 is 36, then 8 multiplied 8 is 64, and that will give you 100. I'm looking for x, not x squared. So I have to find the square root of the both sides. Can you see now? So this square and the square root will cancel. I have my x. So my x will now be equal to the square root of 100, which is 10. And that is all you are looking for. This is called Pythagoras theorem. You can see how simple it is. Now, question number 3. Find the value of y when 2x plus 5 is equals to 3y plus 2. We are looking for y. This is a linear equation. You can say y is the only thing we are looking for here. So 2y plus 5 is the same as 3y plus 2. Are you following? Now, I'm going to rearrange them. You call it collect like terms. You collect the ones that has y together on one side, and you collect the ordinary numbers together on the other side. So if I'm doing that, I can say my 2y, I want to bring 3y to this side. 3 has plus here. So if I take it to the other side, it becomes minus 3y. Is the same as, I have 2 here, 5. If I take it to this side, it becomes negative. So I'm taking, my 5 is traveling to this side, and my 3y traveled to this side. Can you see what I did now? So I'm collecting like terms. I'm making sure that the ones with y are on one side, the whole numbers are on the other side. So now, if my 5 is traveling to this side, it will now change to minus. You know, it is coming with plus. Can you see this now? So now, 2y minus 3y will give me minus y. 2 minus 3 is minus 1, so minus y is the same as 2 minus 5 is minus 3. So because I have minus and minus here, they will cancel. So my y will be equals to 3. That is all. You can see just about 2 steps, you are done. Okay, so that is linear equation. So we have solved that. This is going to be the last question for today. Now, this is indices. D power 3 multiply D power 2 multiply D. Anytime you have only a single base like this, the power is 1. Are you following? If I write just x, it is the same thing as x power 1. Even if I don't put 1 here, it is 1. Are you following? So how do I do this? As you know this already, because they are multiply, I'm going to add the powers. Are you following? So the base are the same, D, D, and D. Are you following? They have the same base and I have multiplication between them. So my final answer will be D power 3 plus, this is 2, plus 1, this one. I'm able to do this because they have the same base D. That's why I write 1D here. And they are multiplied together. That's why I add them. And this is going to give me D power 6. And that is all. Finally, G power 7, G divide G power 6. You can see this also, the base are the same. So the power is not the same, but I have division, not multiplication. So I have G. If I have division, I'm going to subtract. So it becomes G power 7 minus 6. And that is going to give me G power 1. And that is the same thing as G. So I hope you find this video useful and you can always use it to revise. If you need to repeat it, you can watch it over and over again. But you have to also go back to your textbook and solve as many questions as possible on different other topics that are not in this video, because I only select this to help you in your revision. So I wish you good luck and success in your exam. Have a nice day.